Welcome in Ostend Belgium. Thank you for joining us in the next minutes for a highly important moment. Welcome on this Renasci plant for a live broadcast of a milestone in sustainable waste treatment with spectacular new circular consequences. After more than 5 years of radical research and development, this new built waste-to-materials pilot plant is ready to produce in a few seconds. It's all about a world premiere. Renasci recovers energy and high-value new chemicals out of mixed waste and non-recyclables. Let's have a look on what the Renasci team has established here in Ostend, Belgium. This is the new story about waste management. Think about this lost plastic bag. Normally something like this ends up in the sea or too often in an incineration tank to burn. Here they recycle plastics and other waste for the full 100%. A dedicated team of operators and Renasci technicians take care of it. High-tech optical sorters screen the flow of waste coming in. The treatment recovers the maximum amount of materials and energy with no harmful emissions. Everything is done in a state-of-the-art new machinery plant where they not only recycle and upgrade plastics but also other waste. Recovering energy and high-value new chemicals out of mixed waste and non-recyclables is the core business of Renasci. Welcome back. In a few moments you can join us for the first production of what this whole plant is all about. It is waste treatment with no residual waste and maximum material and energy recovery, and this team is passionate about their low ecological footprint. Let's have a word with one of the founding fathers of Renasci in Ostend, Belgium. Mr. Luc Desende, how important is this moment?
Well, I think you can imagine that what you see here and what is happening now is the result of years of work of a whole team. I think we first started on the drawings of this plant in 2014, July 2014. And yeah, now being here and at this moment is for the whole team a very important moment.
Thank you, Mr. Luc Desende. It sounds like a solution for a worldwide global transboundary pollution problem. Another key role player in the story of Renasci is Mr. Christophe Beuren. To keep things simple, this newly built plant turns trash, garbage and rubbish into very useful materials on a massive scale. Mr. Beuren, how would you squeeze the whole idea of Renasci into a short story?
Well, we from Renasci are very proud to announce that we succeeded in setting up a smart chain processing plant which enables us to turn 120,000 tons of solid waste into highly value products. It's really a breakthrough because it's an innovative process which combines multiple compatible waste treatment technologies for maximum material and maximum energy recovery. It's really a breakthrough.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Beuren. Now we come to Mr. Piet van Outrive. He stood together with Luc Desende from the very first second of Renasci. We can ask him some details on the workflow of the Renasci plant installation. Mr. Piet van Outrive.
Well, for years we have been interested in waste and waste in general. RDF is the name we use here, refuse derived fuel. In the beginning it was only used as fuel, so we burned it. But now, in the given set of circumstances, we are looking more to recycling than to simply burn it. So here at Renasci, this material comes in and we try to pick up everything that is recyclable or reusable out of this waste stream. In general, we split it in different streams. For us, plastic streams is one of the most important ones, and to be treated in this installation behind me. The other streams are paper, card and energy carrying materials which we can use to recuperate simply energy. Still in burning, but at least we have recuperated the most out of it. So plastic in itself is split as it is a polymer back to its more simple or smaller molecules that can be used either as fuel or as base product for remaking new plastics.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Piet van Utrive. That's really clear. Now we come to Mr. Chris van der Ree from Petrogas. He is the man to explain us what is going to happen now. We are here for a very special moment in the history of Renasci. And we are standing in the shadow of this beautiful P2C installation. It is the beating heart of the whole story. Mr. Chris van der Ree.
Yes, it is the beating heart of the whole story. So 5 years ago, I get in contact with the man who was driving the whole show, Mr. Luc de Sender. And we start developing the idea of a special installation we developed. 10 years ago, we started with the development of this plastic to chemical unit. And together with Renasci, we were able to develop the feedstock specification in order to enable us to design a unit who is able to transfer the old plastics, which are normally burnt, to reusable plastics in the form or fuel, or the new input for naphtha crackers, where they can produce from the old plastics the new plastics again. And we just started up the unit 3 days ago, and yesterday was a very good moment when we get the first fuel out of the unit. We are within the specifications, and we are very hopeful for the coming weeks that we can tune the unit for the feedstock of what we receive here from Renasci. So we are very proud.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris van der Ree, for this clear explanation on what is going to happen now. We would like to invite the delegation to come a bit closer to the pipe where it's all going to happen. It is a breathtaking, clean and shiny system, and we should treat it as a machine we admire. Because it is an installation that creates huge opportunities. One day, similar installations will occur all over the continent. And this one here in Ostend today will be treated as a brand new bride to celebrate the moment. Have a good look on how it is shining here today. And then we can now start the countdown and welcome the first in Ostend produced, completely out of a waste product, recycled energy that produces almost no fine dust emissions anymore. Renasci Ostend Belgium is ready for a production capacity of 3 tons an hour. Let's start the countdown now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Luc de Sender, you can open the tap.
Can we take a sample, please?
Marcel.